Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this game of Stellaris. I apologise for the slight delay there. I had to actually start the game up, and yeah, it took a moment. And also, tea had to be poured, you know, priorities. So, we are currently playing with Mordred's magnificent Mysterium. This is the One Planet Challenge, whereby we are playing with just Mordred, the Gaia planet, because we are a life-seeded nation, which means we can only settle Gaia worlds. We are expanding our borders fairly substantially, although we are definitely hemmed in by some of our opponents already this early on. We have a pretty good income. We're getting a decent amount of energy. Technology in particular is our forte, although I'm a little bit disappointed that we haven't already started to pull ahead of our neighbours, who are proving to be rather strong, although we are making fairly decent friends with them. Thank goodness you're playing Stellaris. I thought I was going to go insane if you hadn't streamed Stellaris today. Well, thank you, Bob. And thank you very much for the cheer as well. I appreciate that. Alright, so Smug Slugs. So what's next? The Samurai Slugs. Well, these guys are the most smug people ever. I mean, look. How smug can a slug get? That is a pretty smug slug, let's be honest. So let's just go ahead and unpause. We'll go up to fast speed. I have got all of my scientists in science ships right now, just buzzing around, trying to take over absolutely everything. We have an army, or a navy rather, which is being built up and could do with being upgraded. So let's go ahead and do that. And also, we now have destroyers, do we not? We do. Excellent. So we're going to go and grab you. This is the go-kart. And we do want a mixture of coil guns and lasers. I think we're going to go mostly lasers. Are you able to get any missiles? You're not. That's fine. I don't think we have any other slots that can be... Oh, yes, we do. Fire rate and tracking. Fire rate and chance to hit, or weapons range. I'm going to go with weapons. Well, no, we're going to be fighting mostly corvettes still. We're going to go with line, so chance to hit and fire range. Your range is 60, their range is 50, so they're roughly the same. So the coil guns will take slightly longer to get into firing position, but that'll be fine. And then we also have level 2 of those, and level 2 of those. We are going to be slightly short on the old power, so I think we can go ahead and do a reactor booster, and that will sort that problem. In the meantime, let's go and double check the corvettes as well, because you're using a autocannon. That's fine. I actually want you to close, so I might actually give you afterburners so that you can get the extra sublight speed and the extra evasion. So your evasion is now 63%. It's getting pretty good. I think I might also give you another autocannon. So we're going to be using the destroyers primarily to knock off the armor. You guys are going to be doing the shield damage as you close very quickly and blitz through that. Then the destroyers come and do the armor. Then you guys are there still pinging away at the armor, but then also the hull. I like it. That'll do. I can't upgrade you because you are still upgrading these guys. So let's just go and... how do I tell you to stop your current orders? Is it backspace? No. I can just give you a different order. So I'm just going to say, go orbit that, because it needs to be orbited. Then corvette, we're going to change another one to autocannon. All of those have not changed. You need to change. I want more chance to evade because your evasion tanks. Plus the afterburner. That's actually 68% evasion chance. Even better. So you are some properly quick fleets. Then I want to make sure that we have destroyers in this fleet. So we may as well reduce the number of corvettes down to 18. And then increase the number of destroyers until the maximum. We are now at 30. That looks decent, actually. So let's say, go reinforce, go and upgrade once you have the money to do so. Marvellous.
An alien nation is hailing us.
The Ovarian Republican planets. After much deliberation... Oh, I need a voice. I was trying to do the whistling voice. After much deliberation, I have been authorized... No, it doesn't really work. After After much deliberation, I've been... Oh, nope, 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 nope. Not doing that one either. Different voice, different voice, different voice. After much deliberation, I've been authorized to speak with you on behalf of the Avarian Republican planets. We have built a peaceful system of government that operates under the supervision of a council led by the coordinator, Akan Koa. Your alien influence is not welcome there, and we would prefer if you kept your distance. You are also an alien scum, so there you go. The Irish birds. Cool. And you guys are still waiting to upgrade. You are building new ships. Excellent. I also want to start upgrading the star bases, particularly that of Mordred.
System survey concluded.
And also the other thing I should do before I forget is make sure the defense platforms are fully upgraded, because currently you're not. Ooh, medium coil guns have longer range than the lasers. Interesting. And you are going to have a combat computer for a platform. And you could have an afterburner on a platform? Why? Alright, so you are getting your stuff. You are being upgraded. We have sufficient monies. These ships are still out there discovering. You're in the way. I think we are going to get cut off fairly soon, so we want to snab as much of this space as we possibly can.
We have detected an anomaly.
All I want is slugs with friggin' lasers on their heads. Lasers.
System survey.
Alright, starbase capacity +2, so we can now have 7 of them, which is pretty sweet. Planetary targets and the planetary capital sounds like an excellent idea, so that we can make Mordred even more efficient.
Ship upgrades
Furthermore,
applied.
do we want to take Chorus? I mean, there's a fair amount of minerals there, so I think we probably do. But do we also want to expand our space elsewhere, like encroaching around here to grab this stuff? I think so. I think so. So let's go and... Oh, no, that hasn't been explored yet. You. Go explore those bits. Pretty pleased with a cherry on top. Then you can go and build a starbase here. That's perfect. I mean, we have the defenses here. This would give us a little bit of prior warning. It will cost us another 2 months of waiting. That can be done, though. You... I'm going to stay there. You go build a research station here. Or a mineral station here. You know what? Let's build the mineral stations and research stations out here, which we apparently haven't done yet. We do at some point need to grab these as well. We could try and get Ushkaron. Terraforming candidate discovered. Our detailed survey of Cantharon 1 has revealed that it may once have supported life in the distant past. There are significant deposits of frozen water in the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that the water may have once flowed freely.
Construction completed.
Continue researching, that's fine. What's the emblem on the black hole for? Black hole, emblem. Emblem, black hole. I don't know where the black hole is. Give me a name. Which one was the black hole? Oh, that one. It means that there is a curator order there. So these are curators. These are artisans. Yeah, they are artisans. Surely they should be artists, not artisan.
System survey concluded.
You are still building up. Is that because we are building in the starbase? No, not really. How much are destroyers? Alien writing. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Sharax 1. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the different life of an alien mercenary. Difficult, not different. And we can expand our holdings again. I think I do want to try and nab some of these, especially that one. That's a 13 minerals. I had not realized just how ridiculous that is. Yes, I think I will do so. You're waiting there, you're waiting there. We'll send you over. Because we're still waiting for you to go and research that position. I mean, we want to try and cut off as much of this as we possibly can. The one that I really want is the Curator Order, so we do need to try and take over the Zakayan black hole. The other thing is, apparently you can switch... money for art pieces. So this is energy for Unity output and migration attraction. We can become a patron, which gives them energy for monthly Unity bonus. Or the festival we can't do because they don't like us enough. And they can't do an art college. I guess the art college is a module, which will give us additional Unity on the module. And that's just going to cost a flat 3,000. So we need a lot more energy. Although I've been spending my energy on leaders because I really want some scientists who can actually do some exploring properly. What are you? Anomaly research speed. More of those would also be good. So I might get rid of you. You are a level 4 though. Let's go with you. You're the oldest, who I don't actually want. Then you. Then, oh, for Pete's sake, this is ridiculous. Ah! Spending all the energy because the leaders we want just don't exist. I just want the one that gives the anomaly discovery chance and anomaly research chance. Nope, still not. We're just getting really unlucky. Alright, so one of those science ships is going to stop. That'll be you. You can have that guy.
Construction completed.
Such a waste of stuff. Right, continue exploring. Wait, you're not the guy that's doing this one. You are, but you're still flying there, so that's fine.
Evasive maneuvers.
We're being attacked by something, but not really. Oh yeah, that is the Trappist system. Well, I need to try and save up some more influence before we can expand our space anymore.
System survey concluded.
So we will wait for that. Ah, we're over our naval capacity. I'm okay with this. Maintenance cost of military ships has increased by 14%. I'm okay with this. Although I thought we had the technology which increased the number of ships we could have. Apparently not. Huh. The other thing I need to spend money on, of course, is upgrading the Mordred station. Build me that and then do the upgrade. And that'll be nice. Right, you're not doing anything because I'm still waiting for this province to be explored. It's going to take a while. I think I'm going to go up to fastest. I mean, a lot of what I'm doing right now is kind of automated just because I have my science ships just on explore. Just go and explore. Yeah, I could build some anchorages, that's true.
Construction completed.
I could just also build more star bases.
System survey concluded.
Kind of went with just
a
stronger fleet setup thing.
We have detected an anomaly.
Go ahead and do that. Right, that's now done. I'm going to start moving over there so we can get into position.
Knowledge is the key to the universe. Construction
and
completed.
Technology, that's hyperdrive 2. Ooh, nice. Then I think we're going to go for... What do disruptors do? They completely ignore shields and armor. They do less shield damage and a lot more armor damage. Range 50, range 40. So disruptors could be very strong on corvettes, actually. I wonder. Alright, we have expanded. Let's go and build the thing here and start trying to cut them off. Microsingularity. Microsingularity recently intersected Vimas 4, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of the planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted.
Survey concluded.
I really need to take Usharigan.
Construction completed.
Alright, you've done that. Good. Where are you? You're there. You're here. I'm going to start moving you down here with an eye to go and grab this province before these guys do. Then hopefully we can get this one and then this one. And then maybe even Trappist, though.
Concluded.
I don't know. Another nice one. That's a real choke point right there.
We are being hailed.
Hello. The Kaloktra State want a research agreement. I can agree to that. That's actually what one of my factions wants. They want me to have 3 research agreements.
System survey concluded.
Is this Empire militarist? No. It is
concluded.
xenophobic materialist. We are like Uber technology. Alright, so we can get railguns. We can get corvette hull points, which would be nice. I think I'm going to go for the railguns. They do have a nice range. Yeah, we'll go with railguns.
System survey concluded.
I need to be more influential. Meanwhile, we have loads of minerals. So let's go and make sure that you are fully built up, fully upgraded. And that's all good. Then we can get a module, which we might well want to make an anchorage. No, we don't, actually. Don't make an anchorage. Build me a missile battery. Because this one we actually want to be kind of fortified. It's our home system, so we need our home system to be really heavily fortified. How's Mordred regarding buildings? Good question. It could do with some upgrades. Energy. Just the one. Oh, also, we need to clear these. Whoops. That has fallen behind a bit. Although we are still expanding, so no, actually we're not falling behind. Food production's just fine. Right, that's everything being cleared. Lovely! We have 64, so you can go and build a starbase there. You can build mining stations and then research stations.
System survey concluded.
Governor has developed new skills. Good. When did tile blockers only cost energy? Since this update. I think they've basically tried to come up with more energy costing things for the early game. Automated dreadnought, aha. A single massive warship has been discovered patrolling the Betelgeuse system. No life signs can be detected on the vessel, but it is emitting a very strong power signature and appears to be bristling with weapon systems. It does not respond to hails. Caution is advised. Alright then, so for this system we can say, don't come here. This is a non-system.
System survey concluded. Construction completed.
So I think it is time to start building some more starbases. We built the starbase there. I kind of want starbases in every adjoining system to this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too many. Not really worth doing it there. I think Suyo is worth having. Mordred can kind of... Well, no, Ridor, Suyo. Those two are very important. Dojak is important. 1, 2, 3. I think those will be good. So let's go ahead and start these upgrading. Dojak, Rador, and Suyo. Because we're so thin and narrow here, we need to make sure that we keep those.
Construction completed.
Okay, good. We're still waiting for more before we can go any further. We could spend a little bit more on some more destroyers though, so I think that's worth doing.
System survey concluded.
Rador, Bonus and Zir would be your choices. Rador, Zir, Banos. The reason I'm doing Suyo is because it's also the access to this area over here. So I think that that's actually a better one than Banos, because it will control anyone coming in from here if this region should fall. Zir we might do, but it's kind of far out, and we do have a system up in Uproth. Oh, sorry, a starbase up in Uproth, from which we could send sallies from. The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Mordred has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy amount of time. Also bear in mind that I also need to fortify against these guys, and potentially these guys too. Maybe even these guys. So I don't want to use all of my starbases on this northern side.
Construction completed.
Meanwhile, you guys are built. Good. You are not going to go there. You're going to go here. In fact, energy is not my biggest issue. You're going to go there and we're going to build a science lab. In fact, we make a lot of physics.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
That's fine. Disruptor is complete. So now I think I want shields. And then furthermore, I'm going to do a fairly radical refit of these chaps. We're going to replace the small blue lasers. What do we want to? Disruptors just have a complete penetration. They don't actually do damage to the shields of the armor. You're important because you kill the shields. So when the destroyers get in, everything else can die. And then the blue laser is there just as a little bit of support. If everything was using disruptors, then yes, but because we're reliant on other weapons as well, I'm not going to risk just going with them. Plus, they do almost no damage to hulls.
Is the key to the universe. Construction completed.
Production targets. Habitability, not really worthwhile. We could get hydroponics. Ah, here we go. Naval capacity. Growth speed would also be good. Growth speed's less return, though. We're going to go with the naval capacity. That will resolve one of the problems that we are currently struggling with. You can build mining stations there, that's fine. We are able to expand our system once again. I think it's important we grab this. Pirates sighted! The lawless Kurus system has become a safe haven for an increasing number of pirates, smugglers, and various other criminal elements. These outlaws are based beyond the current boundaries of civilized space, but they frequently venture into our systems in search of victims. So Kurus, that's up there. Interesting. Alright, task force. Go. Then Uproth, I would like you to grab one of those. I would also like to start working on a module, which is going to be a missile battery. So we can start fortifying you.
Hostiles.
Because that's going to happen.
Red alert. Spaceport under fire.
466 versus 419. Bearing in mind that their fleet will be shrinking in strength, while mine will not. So they've already destroyed my shields. They're down to the armor now, but I suspect that this bad boy has a lot of armor. I see that somewhere? Yeah, 3,000 versus 1,000 shields. We've already killed one of their ships. We're chewing through them pretty quickly. So I suspect that this base will be able to hold. Plus we've built one of the platforms already, which is adding some firepower. And you finished this. I want starholds. There we are. Now we can upgrade our star bases even further. And can we build any more defences? Not yet. So once the missile battery is done, that would add some significant additional firepower. Yeah, the fleet is a long way away. It's going to take them a while to get here, but thankfully The starbase held it.
System survey concluded.
Well, I definitely need to do some upgrade work on the starbases. They will fall pretty quickly, as is.
Construction completed.
So I think I'm going to want at least missiles on each one. And someone's just insulted me. You'll forgive me if I dim my display, smug slug. I simply cannot stand to look at your nauseating appearance. So the Tizid star system. Is that these guys? No.
Construction
We're
completed.
friendly with them. Oh, it's these guys. I care less about you. Right, we have successfully checked all of that. You are pretty nearby. So go ahead and research those projects. And then the war fleet, continue on to Kuros and kill the thing there. So the shield efficiency... Is this from my perspective or from their perspective? Their perspective.
System survey concluded.
So I'm not very good at killing shields, I'm very good at killing armor and hull. Especially armor. Alright. And shields are more energy, hungry, thirsty. Thirsty. So that's fine. How's the influence? Influence is not yet ready to expand. Although we have just grabbed that. Excellent. You come over here and just get ready to build a lot of mining stations. Is this the same guy? That was the same guy. Okay. Back up to fastest. Your smug visage is nauseating, yeah.
Construction completed.
Is there a reason why your stream can only be watched in 1080 because your internet can't handle and keeps jittering? Ask Twitch, that's not my end.
System survey concluded. System survey
Communications
concluded.
established with the Tecarus replicators. Initiating burst contact protocol. We are the Tecarus replicators. Do not be alarmed by our non-organic nature. Like you, we are fully sapient class 3 civilization. We are willing to engage in diplomacy with any smoke slug unit subunits you designate for this purpose. The way forward lies in your hands, Tekarasil. I love the new border gore that can happen in this. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of border gore. It's going to drive people crazy. It's going to be awesome. We can upgrade you. You are a physics lab. Next guy is going to appear where? Oh, it's still here. He just hasn't spawned yet. Crashed ore freighter. After identifying an anomaly in a gravity well of P1Y71, the ISS Rionardur has discovered the shattered wreckage of an ancient ore superfreighter buried deep within the asteroid's crust. It must have carried a full load when it crashed, and the asteroid's mineral wealth has been revised accordingly. Cool. The Tecarus replicators have closed their borders. You guys are miles away. You don't like the fact that it was xenophobic. Ah, fair enough.
System
Fair
survey
enough.
concluded.
You have almost arrived. Marvellous. So one of you needs to build this.
System survey
Be
concluded.
you. We have enough
Construction
influence to go and nab this one. Oh, no, not you. Not you. Not you. You need to go and nab that one. Meanwhile, you go and nab Trappist. Sweet.